What up, guys? This is PJ from MAXRCNOW bringing you guys a special collection video. What I'd like to start this collection off with is my first ever hobby grade RC car. This is what started the whole thing. Currently it is not working and it is in pieces. As you can see, it has sandpaw tires on the front even though it's rear wheel drive. Those are just there to hold it all together. But this was the car that started it all, the Duratrax Evader EXT 2.4. Got that 2 years ago, and we've come really far in the MAXRCNOW community to where we are today. So in this I'm going to do all RC, so it doesn't matter whether it's a car or a quadcopter, as you can see right here. This is basically a toy grade, but it's done pretty much as well as some micro hobby grades. So I waterproof this. This is the Aerox Helix X4 stunt quad. It's really a great quadcopter. Not much the matter with it. The foam is a little bit delicate, but flies outside pretty well. Not a lot of toy grade quadcopters fly outside very well, but this had some pretty good stability. Here's a little air balloon. This is a RC air balloon. It's like 3.5 channel. It's got forward and backward and steering and up and down, so I guess just 3 channel, but I modded it so it had more power and everything. I put a new battery in there, new motors, so I guess I could call this hobby grade because I did make upgrades to it. So yeah. Alright, on to my next flying object. So this is my Syma X5C quadcopter. I've had this for a little while now. I've had so many crashes with this, and it's just held up so well. You can see I painted the quadcopter, and the paint's starting to chip off from all the crashes we've done. And this will like bend back, but it'll really protect the props. So those guards are nice. It does look a lot nicer without those guards, I must say, but it's a pretty cool quadcopter, and it has a little camera on the bottom. Not great, but you know, it's 720p. Can't expect too much, but still pretty cool for my first hobby grade kind of quadcopter. So this is the little mini Losi. This is my friend Harry's truck. He's in the MAXRCNOW team. It's a little Losi SAT 1/24th scale. He upgraded it so it has like a 3S or so lipo in it, and we're gonna go over to brushless soon. It's not really working right now. There's no ESC chip in it. It got damaged because of water, so we're gonna put a new one in there and waterproof it, and this is gonna be all waterproofed. By the way, I waterproof all my RC cars now, so yeah. Next car. Here's another one of my friend's trucks. This is the Redcat Caldera XB10E. It's a 10 scale buggy. I did change the colors around a little bit. As you can see, the white of the real color of the shocks is shining through. But originally came with a blue and black body, but I made it a little red. I thought that looked pretty cool. Have had a lot of breakages with this, but the only things that have ever broken, I've just modded with like parts that I have and to make them work, because we've never had to buy parts for this, is what I'm trying to say. So it's a pretty good truck. It's a really good jumper. I'd say it's one of our best jumpers. We don't really have any 8 scale buggies, so we don't have those to compare. I've heard those are really good jumpers, a lot better than 10 scales. But yeah, let's move on to one of my favorite trucks. So this is the actual Yeti, the kit version. It's came pretty far in about three months I've had it, as of April 2nd. I got this January 11th. I finished building it, and that was a Saturday, I think. I did a lot of mods to it. You can check out my upgrade videos to it. I put this light bar up here, and got a new motor in there. See if you can see through there. No, you can't really, but I put a 15 turn rather than that 12 turn in there. It gives a little bit more speed, I think, or torque. Yeah. Here is the Prolite 4x4. So, I've heard a lot of hate about these things, but the new trucks that have came out, like the Pro SC 4x4 and the Pro Rally, are the exact same thing, and a lot of people like those. So there's really no reason to hate. It's a pretty great truck. Stock, it's not great, I must admit. I didn't like the shocks, I didn't like the electronics, switched those out, didn't like the body, got a new body. Pretty easy fixes. Didn't like the tires, got new tires. I don't see why this receives so much hate. A lot of cars are exactly like that, and people love them, so I like this car. Yeah, great car. I would suggest it if you want to look up some cool stuff about it. I'm just going to include this in the video for now. This is a little custom trailer we made. It's got the stock Deadbolt Maxxis 19s back there. It's pretty cool. It fits the Summit over there, the mini one. I'll show that in a minute. But it has exact wheel spacing for the Summit. So right now we can't really put anything else on it, but the Deadbolt carries it. It's pretty cool. I made it all out of wood and some mesh. You can see right there. So here's the Deadbolt. I'm just going to turn on the Deadbolt light, see if that helps you see it. Not really, but there, you can see the lights on it. Here, let me just get my flash on real quick. Alright, so now you can really see the Deadbolt. I've had a lot of things with this car. I've had this for a year now, and I've done a lot of things to it. It's turned into pretty much a scale, just off-road truck. It's not a crawler, I will admit that. It doesn't do the best on rocks, but I just love trail driving with this, going on the trails. It can get over some rocks. Sorry about my finger there. I put some, put spaces between the lugs, cut the spaces, and it works so much better in mud and on rocks now. And it's the winter where I am, or it was, and there's still snow out. It's the spring now, but it does pretty well in the powder snow. So yeah, I don't have much to say about this because I said a lot about it in my upgrade video. So make sure you guys check out the other upgrade videos if you're interested in the Deadbolt, the Prolite, or the Yeti, and what I put into those things. So here's another thing that I missed. This is the little Aerox Hyper Tracks, I think. It's a pretty great thing. I waterproofed it, and it goes anywhere I tell it to now. It's a great thing for toy grade. Like, I don't really know what to call it. I'm just calling it a thing. It's not a car. It's not a tank. Guess you could call it a tank, but you know, it's pretty cool. It's cheap. It's toy grade. I'm just including this because this will go anywhere pretty much my hybrid grade cars will go. Not on the rocks, obviously, but it does have some suspension to it, as you can see there. Comes up off, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Here's a little truck. It's let's see, this is Hammerhead. We painted its body black. It's got a lot of crashes on here. See that? Look at that. So the body's arching. Look at that. We've had to put some liquid electrical tape to keep it all together. Had a lot of crashes on this truck. This is a strong truck. Yeah. The truck is called the Propeller Urban Renegade. Goes by a lot of different names. It's a pretty cheap truck. You can get it in a lot of different companies. It's remade by a lot of different places, but it's all the same truck. The Propeller Urban Renegade. I modded it so that it could fit regular sized tires and wheels. These were originally on Warrior up there, my first car up here. We named some of them, by the way. But I modded them so they could fit on here. It does have 12mm hexes on it, but the little axles that you would screw them onto, the wheels, they were too short, so I had to mod them. But here is the Mini Summit. Last but not least, I must say, it is a great truck. I put a little new bright body on here. I think it looks pretty cool. It's the Mudslinger's body. I had this old toy grade truck. It was my little cousin's truck, but it broke recently and he hasn't used it for a long time. So I decided to take the body off, see if it fit, and it fit pretty great. If you haven't checked it out yet, I have a little bashing video of this truck in the ice and the snow and the water. I thought it looked pretty cool. My friend edited it and I shot it, so yeah, go check that out. So thanks guys for watching my collection video. Here you can see a little overview of all the cars I got. Then we painted the MAXRCNOW sign, and that's gonna go at our MAXRCNOW track in the woods. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for future videos.